My name is Innes Cardno. I'm a musician. I'm a human being as well, though, you know. But I play guitar, basically teach guitar, write songs, and play with lots of other different bands and stuff. You know, kind of like, yeah, travel a lot and play music, make music, and yeah. I don't know. It's just like that's all I've ever really done. You know what I mean? It's like I wake up every day and that's like what I'm doing. You know, I don't know if I can't remember anything else, you know. I just wake up in the morning and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing something to do with music, you know, whether it be like recording, gigging, organising stuff, teaching. I just can't remember. I've done it for so long, I can't even remember, you know, anything else. That's all I really know, you know. Well, I don't know, I got a guitar, I suppose, like, I mean, I also had instruments and that kicking about the house and that. I had like my older brother and all that. He had like keyboards and stuff like that. And I got like an old nylon string classical guitar from like a jumble sale type thing, I remember. And that was it. I just wanted to play, like, and yeah, just I don't know. I mean, it makes you strong, I suppose. You know, like being a musician and that, doing that properly. It's not an easy thing. Like, you know, you think it's a you know, I thought, you know, play guitar. That'll be a hand. That'll be easy, you know, to get a real job. But it's actually really difficult. You know, you got to be able to tough it out. You know, unless you're like a total superstar and stuff. You know, you're not making a lot of money. You're sleeping on floors. You know, a lot of traveling on mega buses and stuff like that. You know, I don't know, it just toughens you up. You know, and you know, you play in different environments and it helps you as a musician because you realise that different crowds and different audiences in different countries, different cultures respond differently to music, you know. So you get a good idea, I don't know, of what works and what doesn't. You know, some things are universal. Music you've got just works across the board anywhere you go in the world. You know, people love that. You know, memorable gig.
Yeah.
Well, I played, I suppose, memorable. Lots of different gigs memorable for different reasons. I mean, I played with so many different type of bands. Like playing some really obscure places, you know. Done some quite big stuff as well. Memorable, I suppose, playing like main stage at Rocknest Festival. That's pretty memorable, I suppose. Also Lovebox Festival in London. It's like this dance music festival in London. Played the main stage at that as well. And like, you know, we were playing with bands like Tinchy Strider was on the same bill as us, and like Plan B, Ellie Goulding, Basement Jacks, Vaccines. So we were all backstage with like all those bands. You were treated like the same as them. That was, you know, pretty good. You know, those gigs were really good. Challenges, like hunger. Don't know, like I don't know. Musicians are quite like ambitious people generally. I mean, it's frustrating. You're never happy. You know, it's like it's hard. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I'm not like a superstar or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm not like famous or like make a lot of money. So like it's not. You know, I'm sure it's hard for those people as well, the pressure. But just surviving. You know what I mean? It's like just keeping it together, like, you know, just keeping it together, like everything in life. Because you're surrounded by a lot of like alcohol and things like that late nights. You know, it's easy to just, I don't know, it's easy just to get caught up in all that kind of stuff. You know, and just you got to go through all the hard stuff. You got to play all the rubbishy little gigs. You know what I mean? You got to just put up with not much people there, not getting paid much, stuff going wrong, your guitar getting broken and stuff like that. Just. I don't know, but the main struggle is keeping it together and like, but also coming up with the music. You got to be good. You can't just get up there and, you know, it's got to be good at what you do. You know, you're writing music and that. It's got to be something that people actually want. You know, it's got to be something that's good. But Aberdeen's obviously quite geographically isolated. You know, and a lot of people are like negative about it. You know what I mean? And it's like, I know it's a cliche thing to say all this. You know, everyone hates Aberdeen. There's nothing to do and all that. It's not true. There's a lot. It's just because if you live in Aberdeen, you've got to be willing to travel. I mean, there is stuff happening, but you'll do it all quite quick here. You know what I mean? You'll plateau quite quick. But it's, as I say, it's got just, I don't know. It depends what you're doing. I mean, it's just not big enough. It's just quite a small place, really. It is what it is. You know, so you can't really compare it to like sort of big cities. You know, even Glasgow, for example, it's a big city. It's got a huge population in the surrounding area. You can't compete with that. You know, it's to do with population, obviously geographical location. But other than that, I think Aberdeen is pretty good music scene. It's got a lot of talented people in Aberdeen. It's got a lot happening. People are really into music. Obviously, be good at what you do, like practice. You know what I mean? Can't stress that enough. Practice as much as you can. You know, and don't be scared to take chances and stuff. I mean, like, you know, you might be stuck in one way. I want to play a specific type of music. You know, you got other opportunities to play with somebody. You know, say you want to play guitar and you want to play a specific type of music, but somebody offers you to play bass in some kind of band or something like that. That's total different style of music than what you're doing. I mean, don't turn your nose up at it, take these chances, you know, put yourself out there. I don't know, I remember having like, early albums I remember having was like, I remember my brother came home one day, older brother, I shared a room with him and stuff. He came home from town one day and he had like the singles, like people used to buy, you know, singles, CDs, like 3 songs and all that. He had like Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit and Lithium. That was probably it. Like it was that from that day onwards, that's when I decided that's what I wanted to do. So I'd probably have to say, yeah, it'd probably be Nirvana, Lithium, Smells Like Teen Spirit probably. A lot of people from my tie that same answer from my sort of generation, you know. So yeah. All right. Well, I'm like kind of like more like a session musician, I would say. I play with lots of different acts and stuff. So the thing is, you can't really find much music at the moment with my name on it. But there is stuff. I mean, I have like a Facebook page, all that stuff that everyone has these days, you know. So I've got Innes Cardno. I mean, I'm the only person called Innes Cardno in the world. There's nobody else with that name in the world.